Hey everybody, welcome back to MattBreaksWax. We are here for another driver's seat box break. We're in the front of the F-150. After our Facebook Marketplace deal, we grabbed some football, some hockey, some baseball, a little bit of everything on this trip. Instead of looking at my dashboard, you can watch my new Air Ravens Crucial Catch. If anybody doesn't know, Crucial Catch is, they do the multicolor thing, and they're mixing basically all the colors from the different cancer awareness ribbons and things like that. So, I know cancer is such a big thing. It's probably impacted everybody here that's listening and watching. So just spread the word about raising money to fight these. There's got to be a cure out there. We got to be so close with all the other technology we have going on. Let's keep spreading the word and getting that out there. Get checked regularly, do your screenings, and if you have money to donate, that's great. We can kind of keep the research going forward and look for new treatments, and hopefully a cure for this stuff soon. Anyway, that's it. That's my 2 cents on Crucial Catch. I had somebody recently, I saw a comment when they released the Crucial Catch for this year, forcing that rainbow stuff on us. Well, yeah, dude, it's literally like all the cancer awareness ribbons. So go sit back down. All right, anyway, this is 92 O-Pee-Chee Premier. Looking for some familiar names here. You've maybe heard me talk about hockey before. I'm not very big into hockey. There was a couple of years where, I played hockey on my Sega Genesis. I think we had NHL 94 and NHL 96. So, I had some of these games and knew some of the players. I watched, I've been to more minor league hockey games than, NHL games. I've been to Hershey Bears. I've been to, some other just, minor league or type teams. And I mean, that's always a great time. I've been to one Caps game, for a friend who had a party, and I think it was a preseason game. So, I do enjoy it. I'm just not into it. I didn't grow up playing it. We played some street hockey and we had rollerblades and played hockey in the driveway sometimes as a kid, but I'm also a big kid. I was a big chunky kid. So I don't know. It just wasn't a sport that I got into. I was more into baseball, football. I don't know. It just wasn't big around here. I grew up here in Maryland and, didn't have that access to that really as an option back then. They have rinks around here now, but back then it was not an option. But that's okay. 2 packs off the top. Everybody knows these made up rules that I have. And so in going into hockey cards, I'm just looking for names that I recognize. We're looking for rookies, Hall of Famers. Obviously, if there's a Gretzky or Roenick or Chelios or Bure. I don't even know if Bure was out yet in 92, but Yzerman, Brett Hall, Mike Madonna. These are the names that I recognize. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. I do this for the memories, not for the money. I don't think there's a whole lot of money in 92 O-Pee-Chee Premier hockey. All right, here we go. Jeff Hackett. Oh, okay. So this is the Sharks were already out. Okay, I remember that that happening when I think it was the Sharks and the Avalanche, Colorado Avalanche. I don't know. I just remember Sharks being a newer team, I think. All right, Toronto Maple Leafs. Okay, so this is the original 6. Okay, so this is like a tribute to the original 6. And I guess it's just a checklist. Okay, Toronto Maple Leafs Players Hall of Fame. Pictured on the front is Grant Fuhrer, which I think I knew that. Cam Neely. I do remember him. Dave Christian. Dale Howardchuk. I recognize the name. I don't think I ever watched him play. Raleigh Melanson. No idea. Ron Francis, definitely recognized. So, being in Maryland and kind of situated between the Penguins, Flyers, and Caps, I know those players more than anybody else probably, unless it was a big name star. Russ Romaniuk. Unless it was a big Hall of Famer or All-Star. All right, trying to get to the second pack. Ugh. We need an assist here. Obviously. Difficult one-handed. All right. Joseph Baranek. Rob Zettler. Craig Janney. Doug Waite. Daryl Sidor. Montreal Canadiens. So this is another original 6. And who's on the front of that? Guy Carbonneau. I'm not sure I'm familiar with him. I do recognize a couple of names here. Chris Chelios. Canadiens all-time captains. Yep. Dirk Graham. Dean Evison. All right. That's it. I don't think we got anything great there. You know, we'll continue working through these here every now and then, and as I work some hockey stuff into rotation, and we'll see if you like them. Have a good one.